Israel's Prime Minister met with officials last night to finalise a new strategy for the war in Gaza. The Israeli military is said to be prepared to implement any decision made later this week, with reports a full military takeover may be planned. The United Nations has called the speculation deeply alarming. Well, we're joined now by ITV News international editor Emma Murphy, who has just returned from the Middle East. Good morning to you, Emma. I mean, your team managed to capture those aerial photos of Gaza for ITV, which we just saw. Just how extensive is that level of destruction?
Well, the area we flew over was northern Gaza, and I used my phone in order to film out of one of the windows of the plane. So I wasn't using any particularly fancy camera in order to capture those images. So it gives you a sense of just how fulsome the destruction is in that particular area. And the 7 minutes we were over Gaza, we flew over land that was pretty much completely flattened for the whole of the journey. And that area was originally a place where people lived their lives, they got on with their businesses. And obviously within the last 21 months, the whole of that area has changed completely, and those who lived there have died or been displaced. Now, that is why there is such concern about the possibility of an expansion of the Israeli military position, because should that be the case, that expansion would be into areas where those displaced from the north now are, and there would be a feeling that that would cause consequential civilian casualties. That's why there is such alarm now from the United Nations and other governments trying to urge President Trump to hold Prime Minister Netanyahu back from any expansion.
Emma, thank you very much indeed for that update. Also this morning, reports of anti-Semitic incidents spiked following a controversial performance by punk duo Bob Vylan at this year's Glastonbury Festival. According to the Community Security Trust, the charity says 26 incidents were reported on July the 29th, the highest daily total for 2025. Bob Vylan said after their performance they were not targeting Jews or any other group of people.